Hi everyone and welcome back to V's Budgets. For the returning subscribers, then welcome back. And if you're new to the channel, then hi, my name is V and I'm a single mum of one trying to live her best life on a budget. Hello and welcome. I hope you are going to be enjoying my video. And if you do, please don't forget to like and subscribe below because it helps my channel immensely. That out of the way, today we are here to talk about week 1 of February. Hopefully you've seen my previous videos, but if not, I have already shown my February monthly budget and we've already dealt with the sinking funds. So now every week of February, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be stuffing for the following week. And kind of checking in and letting you know how things are going. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. Hopefully it's not going to be a very long video today, more like an update. So yes, without further ado, let's get into it.
So let me just quickly run through what happened on week 5 of January, just to sort of like close things off a little bit. January saw me put in £200 into the Monzo account, and this is how it was split. So Vinny, my cat, got £5. I put £20 in beauty. I spent £12 on transport to get into the office. I put £10 in my car loan pot to get it to its January target of £120. I put £10 into my Disney pot. I put £2.31 into my penny saving challenge, spent £17.64 on HelloFresh, and then my grocery shop was £46.33 on top of that. I put £10 into my will pot, £12 into my family time, spent £23 in Primark between things that Clara needed and things that, a couple of things I needed, socks mainly. Spent £5 in Sainsbury's for Clara. She wanted, she's obsessed with those like little mini backpacks and little mini diaries and things like that. So yeah, she got one of those. I needed to get some Parmesan and garlic bread in Sainsbury's whilst that was there. So that was also £4 extra spent on groceries. So spent quite a lot this week on groceries, but anywho's. £6 was the car park to get me to town, and then myself and Ray went out at the weekend last night, because I'm filming this on Sunday the 5th. Went out last night for Pizza Express. I had a voucher, actually, a little voucher from Top Cashback that I converted. So yes, it paid towards the balance, which is why it doesn't seem like it's very much. It basically paid for drinks and starters. So that was it. That was me closing week 5, which means that my Monzo pots were down to 0. So we are now officially into the month of February. For those that haven't seen my February budgeting and my February sinking funds updates, then please go back and watch those if you want some context on this spreadsheet. But you will see that obviously being the 5th of the month, quite a lot of payments have gone out already. Some still haven't, which is why they are in orange. Now, a couple of things to explain. My current account balance is £10,549.74, which, as you can see, puts me £137.49 under, but it's not. And the reason why that is I've put it here for context. I have already gone shopping for next week, which I'm about to stuff, and that came to £81.01. Technically, I only have half of that bill because my partner needs to send me £40 back. So technically I spent £40.50. But that's why. I also went to the dentist this week, which was £45 for like a half yearly checkup. I have dental insurance, so that will be coming back to me. I've already done the form. And then my Green Chef for this week has also already come out. So what you will see is that some of that will be coming out already from my basically allocation, but it kind of went out before. I'm not going to count the dentist because that is just going to come back and pay for itself, but I will be counting these two. So I have gone ahead and transferred the money for week 6, which is week 1 of February, into my Monzo. So as you can see, there is currently £210 into the Monzo account. Date night has £30. We don't touch that. Vinny needs to get £5 added, so we are going to do that. Beauty also has £20 added to it. I am getting my nails done this week. Transport is also going to get £30 this week because I'm going into the office twice. Now, savings, that is for my penny challenge. And basically, this is just to remind me that I will have £2.80 coming out for this week. But technically speaking, that is not yet out. So I'm going to put it on 0. And then every day I kind of go in and I just add the amount. But it just at least I know to keep that amount in my balance. HelloFresh has 51.41. So let's add 51.41. Wonderful. And then, as I have said, I also need to add that one. So that amount is actually going to go back into my current account. And then Ray is going to pay me into the account that money. So technically speaking, I should have 99.09. And as you can see here, that is exactly what I have left. Obviously, the £2.80 will need to come out. So basically, I tell myself I'll have about £96 left to spend for this week. Now, obviously, £96 is quite a lot. I probably won't need that much. But what have I got going on? So I have parents' evening one evening, so not a lot. We do have the kids at the weekend, so we might want to be doing some stuff with them. And I also want to book some stuff for half term. So what I might do is I might transfer, apologies if you hear the tapping, but I'm trying to see whether or not having a microphone is going to help with the sound. So currently there's no mic. You're literally hearing me from my laptop mic. So you're going to hear me tapping away, which is a bit annoying, but I'm just going to see because I don't know whether maybe I should invest in a proper mic. But for the moment, I'm just trying things out. So apologies. So yeah, so in family time, I have got £19 in total. So what I might do is I might add £11 just so that it then rounds it to £30. Which means that I've got £30 to just like maybe like do something at the weekend. Yeah. Also, Clara, I wanted to get some money into that, but I'll be honest, at the moment, there's nothing I really like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some money in my will. I'm going to put £30. And that will take it to 200. I did explain in my previous video that I am waiting for some expenses back from a trip that I did for work, which will be about £50. So that should be paid this week, this coming week. So that is going to go straight into the will pot, which will take it to 250. The will itself is 480. So I don't know exactly when I have to pay it, but it'll definitely be before the end of the month. So probably I might be able to get, I'm not going to say too close to it, but I should definitely be able to get to about 300, 350 by the end of the month, which means that then I'll just be sort of like short £100. However, what I would also say, and you may have seen my Instagram story on this, I apparently owe some money to HMRC. So long story short, and before I get into it, actually, I might just have a check that the balance would be okay. So I've got 58.09 plus the £2.80 from the penny challenge, so you've got about £55. I'm going to see then what happens during the week. I don't like to allocate everything in pots anymore, as I have explained when I filmed my first video back. I just wanted to put some money where I know I'm probably going to use it and I want to probably safeguard it, but the rest is just going to stay on the account. So if I want to buy something, I buy something. And as I've explained, I've already bought all my groceries for the week. Anyway, I'm going to stop screen sharing now, because I just wanted to sort of give a bit of an update. So as I said in my Instagram story last week, I apparently owe HMRC some money. Now, the story goes, remove that. The story goes that basically in 2020, was it 2021? 2021 to 2022, no, 2020 to 2021. So I ended up getting a promotion in August 2021, which took me over the £50,000 threshold that obviously is in place for child benefits. Now, I used to claim child benefits every month, which is the 89 odd pounds, because I was earning under £50,000. Now I got a promotion and my salary bumped quite substantially. So I knew that when the time was to come, I would have to complete a self-assessment and some of the money would have to be paid back. Now, bear in mind that the tax year starts in April. So it would have been for April, May, June, July, and August was the last payment. So 5 months out of 12 payments. So I knew I'd have to pay some money back, but I didn't know how much. So I did the self-assessment last week, and it turns out that not only I have to pay some money back on child benefit, but I was on the wrong tax code, because I have medical insurance as part of my work benefits. They had the wrong figure. Therefore, it was more, therefore I needed to pay more tax. Moral of the story, it came back saying that I owe them £434, right? Now, I rang them the following day because I thought, Jesus, and they did say, go back when you can and amend it, because I was working from home all the time and because I had informed them that I was working from home, I should be able to claim back about £100. So let's hope that I can reduce this to about 330, right? So I owe probably HMRC about that. Then there's the will, right? So it's £480 for the will. As you can see, I've got £200 in there. So what's left to pay is £280, yes? Now, as you can see here is £610 that I need to find basically before the end of this month. Now, here is what I think I'm going to be doing. I think that over the month of February, I am going to try and add £110 onto my will. So if I can get the £50 on there, they'll take it to £250. If I can get the extra £60 on there, another £60 on there, it'll take it to £310. Then essentially I would only need to find £170. Now, funnily enough, that 330 plus the £170 is £500. Now, here is my plan, which I'm not proud of, but this is what's going to happen. Now, my emergency fund, as you can see here for my 3 months expenses, is £9,000. Now, technically speaking, I do not need £9,000 for the 3 months emergency fund. First of all, I would never sit on my bum for 3 months just looking for a job. Like, even if I was to just do like food deliveries, I would still find some sort of income whilst I was looking for a new job. But even if I was to sit on my bum, I would probably only need just under 8,500 if I was to take my budget down to bare minimum, which means that technically speaking, if I take £500 out of the 900 and anything was to happen, I would still be okay. Now, my plan is to bring it back up to the 900 at some point anyway, but there is no point me struggling to try and find this money over a period of so long, because I've got a credit card bill to pay, I've got my Disney to pay. Like, I'm going to do what I can to save as much as I can, but there comes the point where, well, that money is there and it's there for a reason, so I might as well use it. So the plan would then be to try and find £60 for the month to go, or pay as much as possible towards the bill for the end of February, and then just get what I need from that 3 months expenses. You could argue that I'm getting it from the emergency fund, you know, if that really makes anyone feel much better, but the reality is that this will not be 10,000, it'll be 9,500, and then we'll just build it back up. Technically speaking, I'll always be saving money, and it will also be the part of the big pot, but I just wanted to sort of let you guys know what's happening so that you know in which direction things are going. Obviously, I do have a £30 buffer as well in my monthly planning. I haven't allocated that yet. I mean, it's only the 5th of February. I don't know what would happen, but technically speaking, if I get to the end of the month and that is still available, well, that would also go into savings. So there you go. So this is it. That's pretty much where we are then. Week 1 is planned and we'll see how we get on.
So this is it for this week, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you have enjoyed this video, then please don't forget to like and subscribe. And I look forward to catching up with you again next week. Until then, bye.